Botulism from Botox injection found in Ukraine. Let's figure it out. Info spreads online from an article dated April 23, 2025. I'll read its excerpt now. 2 botulism cases recorded in Zaporizhia during 2025. First case linked to dried fish consumption. Second, an unusual case for our country and region. Recorded in our region, iatrogenic botulism, which is caused by a medical rep from botulinum toxin administration during a cosmetic procedure. Article link will be in the video description. Let's see how botulinum toxin works. Type A botulinum toxin blocks acetylcholine released in the nerve synapse. This erases facial wrinkles as the muscle relaxes, being temporarily paralyzed. Thus, facial areas relax, also correcting face asymmetry or excess mimic activity. Blocking is irreversible for that nerve ending. However, after 3 to 6 months, the nerve ending regrows. Thus, muscle function returns. Botulinotherapy indication: forehead horizontal wrinkles, vertical frown lines, crow's feet around eyes, eyebrow lift, for slight lift, also for downturned mouth corners, funny lines caused by nose disgust, masseter muscle for bruxism. When teeth grind together, or face asymmetry, also hyperhidrosis treatment on palms, underarms, or soles. Stops sweating for 8 to 9 months. Saving from discomfort. Contraindications to botulinotherapy: lactation, muscle myasthenia, active infections at the site, like, for example, herpes inflammation, allergy to the ingredient, oncology, worsening chronic diseases, like diabetes or hypothyroidism, hyperthyroidism, and other autoimmune diseases. Extending botulinotherapy effect. Generally, Botox needs zinc, so take zinc supplements 3 weeks before botulinotherapy. Support botulinotherapy treatments like mesotherapy, biorenewal, revitalization. Avoid antibiotics, especially aminoglycosides. No overheating the area. Or massage microcurrents. Avoid saunas for 2 weeks. Baths and intense exercise. Overall, can botulinotherapy cause botulism? Let's clarify. Botulism is acute poisoning by botulism toxin. Postbacteria entry in body. Clostridium botulinum bacteria, whether toxins via food, wound, or gut flora. Cosmetology uses purified type A botulinum toxin in microdoses, which can't cause botulism. However, is iatrogenic botulism possible? Theoretically, yes, if sterility rules were broken or too much botulinum injected into bloodstream, and using unapproved drugs of poor quality and unapproved. In theory, botulinum may enter, which is far beyond. By a medical professional, cosmetic dose is 10 to 100 units. Systemic needs 300 to 500 foreskin units. Entry 10,000 units needed. Injected subcutaneously during Botox, usually during face Botox injections. Needs 10,000 units, which is far beyond. Standard cosmetic practice cannot cause botulism. Of course, if technique or dosage is wrong. Let's see how botulism enters via food. Clostridium botulinum enters through foods like home-canned vegetables, mushrooms lacking sterilization, especially meat preserves. Home sausage lacks proper curing smoking. Fish cured or dried, without proper storage. Marinated vegetables, canned without acid, violating canning rules. Rarely, botulism spores even enter honey and, thus, can infect people. And, of course, pre-made foods, improperly cooked or stored beyond expiry. Botulinum in a vial can amount in vial increase. Correct answer, no. Botulinum in a vial can increase, as it's certified with fixed units. Manufacturer provides certifications showing unit count of that vial. Uncertified even products if undefined units were added. However, it's too low to cause botulism. Cause botulism, or cosmetologists didn't follow unit rules, causing complications like ptosis, dropping facial areas, but won't cause botulism. I stress again, to transfer botulism, a cosmetologist needs to inject 3,000 units type A botulinum 4 or 10,000 plus units subcutaneously. Maybe this article mentioned earlier, cosmetologists try to combine procedure. For example, migraines by injecting neck and back muscles with hence botulinum in the nape. Simultaneously botulinum to face. Control palm hyperhidrosis. Growing. Sole. Still too few units to infect. With botulism, truth can't be entirely known, but I'm sure cosmetologists didn't infect the patient, but he consumed it via food. However, as it goes, blame the last one. Patient may not stay. He ate dried fish or his grandma's jar. Doctors questioning an infection. Wardy surely noted. He had botulinum injection, and yes, journalists sniffed this out, lacking medical knowledge. Spread this info, which, I'm sure, is false. If you like this info, subscribe to the channel. Like and share your thoughts and comments. Maybe you know thoughts on this disease. That occurred in Zaporizhia,